Hi, it's Snorgle. Welcome back to the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. So we went up through a very strange series of things last time, and we are following the adventure line. I don't know exactly what that means, but I'm I'm okay with it. Let's follow the adventure line again. Let's keep going. Make sure I turn this off.
You know what, Stanley?
What? Hey, wait.
Forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story?
Okay.
Something exciting, daring, mysterious.
Yeah.
Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Ooh, I'm up for that. Let's go.
Now, yes, this is exciting.
Indeed.
Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
Are we going in a circle?
Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Skydiving?
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
I agree with that.
No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Okay. The line doesn't exist. The line doesn't exist. The line doesn't exist. There we go.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision.
The script is that.
The story is in our control.
Okay.
How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here.
All right.
Just walk in circles for a minute.
What?
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one.
Okay.
Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Confusing ending?
Hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending?
Huh.
And we're supposed to restart the game eight times?
6 restart. Stanley attempts to play story.
It's all
Huh.
determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget?
Where are we? Oh, there, here we are. 5th.
My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing.
Huh.
Wall. Well, who consulted me? Decide. Why don't I get a say in all of this?
Find a bookstore, get bored and leave.
I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on.
But isn't that what the game is?
Like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Okay, just open the door. Wait, what happened? Wait. Uh-oh.
Does that mean
Why are there 2 doors?
we do it? Did we break the cycle? The whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay.
Huh.
Guess now we just wait.
What?
You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
No.
I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now.
What was that sound?
Find out, won't we?
Something just went blarg.
Well, in the meantime, if you
What? Hello? Wait, there's no narrator. Oh, there we go. Okay.
What could it mean?
I don't know.
Stan decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe? I'm so confused. Okay, everything seems to be relatively normal. I don't trust it. Nope. Okay, this seems normal-ish.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Should I? Kind of want to go to the door on the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
No, just passing through.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Let's see what's in here.
Stanley was so bad at directions, it's incredible he wasn't fine.
Do not lie. If you're lying right now, stop. This looks all very serious. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000. Okay.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really.
No, I know you're not.
I realize that
You're my friend.
Trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact
Am I
is
going?
that the story has
Well, up
been
here, okay.
nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her?
This is it, Stanley.
Her who?
Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside.
Wait, her who?
To let her back into your life.
Her?
She's been waiting.
Who? Are we talking about like a kitty? We talking about a kitty? No. A little scared. Wait. What the scorp?
That's her, Stanley.
What?
You need to be the one to do this.
Do I? Can I unplug it?
Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone?
Yeah, sorry.
That wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that?
I just grabbed it and unplugged it.
Chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible.
Me neither. Can I plug it back in? Nope.
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment
What?
where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another.
Huh.
Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits.
Hmm.
Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible?
Curious.
None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not
What?
Stanley. You're a real person.
What?
I can't believe I was so mistaken.
What do you mean?
This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long.
Isn't that the point?
Wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely.
Hey, now.
It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation?
Probably not.
Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making.
Oh, boy.
Please observe this helpful
How
instruction.
do I have to? All right.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, it can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice.
Oh, I'll never trust somebody named Rupert.
Invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make?
Forget how to read.
Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic.
2 plus 4 equals fish.
That person is not real.
What?
Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
What?
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8?
Probably.
And finally, If you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Okay. I'm so confused. Wait right now.
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction.
What?
But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
What? Answer the phone? Okay. Oh, this is where it came from. Okay.
Now that
I still can't jump.
This is meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
But I can't jump, actually.
Main character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
Oh, I can crouch, though.
The story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction.
Can I learn how to jump?
Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Can I just stay here? Can we do this again? No? All right. Where are we going now? I guess back to what? Where we were? Oh, this is okay. This is a lounge. Okay.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
What? All right.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
That's curious. Look at that. Maybe this is okay. Uh-oh.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why?
Why did you go there?
For what?
How do we get there?
What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now.
Come on now.
What am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that?
Well,
I can't erase that knowledge.
sure you can.
I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know.
Don't do it.
What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I...
Just something clever.
No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
What?
I have to.
What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Hello? Uh-oh. What is going on?
I'm here.
So am I.
I'm still here.
Yeah, so am I.
Pile of rubbish.
Yep.
With you.
Yep.
You.
Yeah.
Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny?
Maybe.
Had to see?
Yeah, I just had to see.
Impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley.
I'm sorry.
He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
I did that once.
Thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you. You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would
Really?
have been so perfect.
Hey.
I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make
Oh, wait, what's going on?
behave exactly as Stanley would.
What?
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Okay.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
I got this.
he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
I'm going to do it again.
Sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No comment? All right.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as
All
Stanley.
right, we'll do the one on the left.
Choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Okay.
All right.
I got this.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his
I want
left.
to try something. Yeah? Everything okay? Hey, it's normal.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's
Hey.
office, hoping he might find an answer there.
I don't want to do it.
Coming to a staircase,
Wait, I can't go down.
he walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, I can't go in there either. Doggone it. All right, well. What the sklurp?
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it.
Okay.
Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions.
Yeah.
And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode.
Yep.
He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115.
Okay.
Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself
Yeah.
courage to face the unknown.
I got this.
He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 115. Night Shark 115? Night Shark 115?
Spoke the code. Night Shark 115.
I did.
Spoke it into the receiver right there on the
I was
wall.
picking it in my microphone, but I do it into the receiver. Night Shark 115. Night Shark 1-1-5?
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you?
No.
Please speak the code into the receiver.
I'm trying.
Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I'm trying. Night Shark 115.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do.
Hey, I'm trying.
You for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously.
Come on now.
If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here?
I did, though.
A choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
Whoop. Wait.
When Stanley
What?
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
Wait, the end?
I need you to walk through the door.
What?
Are you listening to me? Can you hear me?
What's going on? Did I actually get the credits ending? Holy crap.
The story needs you. It needs
Kevin
you.
Breitling.
It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something.
Huh.
This is more important than you can ever know. I need this.
Oh, created with Unity. That's interesting.
So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay.
Okay, there's no way for me to go there.
You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right.
Sorry, Leroy.
Decide what's the right thing to do.
Sorry, Leroy.
Take as much time as you need.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm so confused.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley disappeared at the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What's going to happen now? I'm so confused. Oh!
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
My goodness. I think there's still a lot of old content I haven't done yet.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
What is that?
You may know
What is
Stanley
that?
Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
That voice sounds familiar too.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game
Ooh, fancy.
and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Very nice.
Please step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Ooh,
Oh, well, this sounds delightful.
it does.
I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content. Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
I hope so. It's not going anywhere?
Is it broken?
I don't know.
What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or oh, there we go. All right,
Okay,
finally.
had it going up.
Long last, it's on to the new content.
Hooray.
Never been more ready. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Oh, this way. Okay, okay. What?
All right. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Okay. Huh.
Is that it? Surely that's not all.
I
the
mean,
new content.
jumping's good.
Be something else, right? Goodness. Another elevator.
Maybe.
Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. What passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good.
Okay.
I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Okay, let's see. What is this? Thank you for enjoying the new content.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their expand expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
Okay.
It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations.
Didn't you write the story?
Still with me. Why don't we just reset the game?
Do we have to?
And we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
New content?
No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Sure. Oh. Uh-oh. This is different. Hey, look, that's the old office. Oh.
Stanley!
Yeah?
Come over here. In the vent.
What about it?
I want to show you something.
What? I'll go there in just a second. One moment, please. I'll be back. Don't worry. I want to look up here first. Oh, so, okay. The office is there. Got it. Let's go back to the vent. I'm glad that I realized I could crouch. All right. We're in the vent. Let's go down. Womp. Nice loading time. Okay.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past.
Yeah?
And how much better the Stanley Parable used to be.
Come on now.
So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret.
What?
Take a look.
What is this?
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want.
Huh.
Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Hey. Okay, let's look around. Let's see. Still can't jump. Okay. Don't forget the Stanley Parable. Memory, sweet memory.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful
It's Steam
Stanley
page.
Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then,
Did they?
meant something. Oh, the waste.
So, got a BAFTA. The little tape where it says Stanley Parable. Good times, looks like. Pictures of various things. Our first kiss, my first car, the release of the Stanley Parable. A postcard that just says 2013. Oh my God. Good times. A trip down memory lane. Smile because it happened. Okay, $1. Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. Unbelievable. It's impossible to get this achievement. Nominee for a BAFTA? Nominee for a BAFTA? Nominee for a BAFTA. Got it. Okay. New video game releasing today. Its creators surprisingly down to earth. All right. In loving memory, little Stanley. What's that? Was that a picture of a gerbil? Huh. Okay, can't go that way. Trying to see.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was.
Okay.
It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
What's down here? Curious. The attention to detail here is very impressive. I haven't seen that one yet. So much of this game I haven't seen. Let's begin again. Okay. The original remake. Person of the year. Okay, where are we? Right here? No. Several buttons. Okay, that closed. Okay, I would say, was there a bicycle in the game? I don't think there was. Was there?
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Okay.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back to have
here we
it
go.
all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Oh, God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from online video games. I haven't looked at these in years.
Uh-oh. Oh, do not read the comments. I can tell you that.
Glowing as well, weren't they?
Yeah, surely.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Funny? I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of philosophical insight that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Look over here. I think so. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. All right. Keep going. There we go.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? Tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game. Well, I always thought it did.
Good for you.
Dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record.
Oh, boy.
Like a failure.
Oh,
Like I let these people down.
it's okay.
Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remember. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button. Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt.
Uh-oh.
Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the
Oh, this seems like a bad path to go down.
of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today.
Oh,
It's
dear.
always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer.
Oh, dear.
A skip button we shall have.
Oh, boy. Well, he did make a skip button, but that will have to wait for the next video. Thank you so much for watching the playthrough of the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. So coming up next, there's a skip button that I don't have good feelings about this. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time for more The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I'll see you next time.